Blog Talk Radio. You were tuned into another episode of Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia. Yo, what you guys been doing? You've been you've been staying in the house? You staying put? You following directions and everything? I've been being really good. I really have. You know what? We talked about this last month. You know how people are fearful, how their anxiety is on like 1,000 right now. You know, how people are just going through so many emotions and whatever. And, you know, remember how I was saying, like, I was at peace every time somebody asked me, like, how you doing? And I was like, I'm at peace, you know? Man, let me tell you guys, I haven't slept in 3 nights. I'm talking, like, no sleep in 3 nights, all right? So, you know, we've had to change the time of the show, and that's killing me because I don't like doing things, you know, just half-assed. I don't like doing this, right? But my job, they have been subcontracted, I guess is the word, by the state of New York, the Department of Health and the Department of Labor, to assist with doing intake and setting appointments for those, you know, individuals who need to be tested, as well as individuals who need to employment, right? And so, with that being said, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's draining, you know, because I hear all of these stories. You know, we see what's posted through media, but I hear very personal stories from individuals on a daily basis, and it's like I consume all of that from head to toe. My body soaks in everything that people tell me, and when I'm done working and you know, try to sleep at night, all of this stuff is going through my head, and I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know, last night was crazy. So if I text you last night on some crazy shit, yo, that's what it was all about, because me and Jack Daniels, you know, we had to do, I was trying everything last night, guys, you know. But all I can say is just keep everyone lifted in your prayers. You know what I'm saying? I see people post different things on social media. You know, you still don't believe this is real. You know, I'm on a different side of this now. Never did I doubt any of this, but I'm on a different side of this now. And so it's affecting me. Like I said, it's really affecting me. Nevertheless, I'm staying put. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying put. You all are doing the same. How was your Easter? You have a good Easter? Like, it didn't really feel like Easter to me at all. It really didn't. But I hope everyone else had a good Easter, Resurrection Sunday, and you did remember, you know, what exactly you were acknowledging and celebrating on yesterday. Did you listen to Monday Morning Motivation this morning? Did you catch it? If not, make sure that you go ahead and listen to Casso every Monday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on My Struggle Is My Strength. All right? Did you catch Music Mondays or New Music Mondays? Yeah. Did you catch it before this show? Yeah, I know. I told you everything's half-assed backwards. Yeah. So now New Music Mondays is still 8 p.m., but, guys, it's pre-recorded. All right? It's pre-recorded. All right, but it's all new music. My guest tonight actually is what are we here? What are we here tonight? Weekend? Weekend. We're gonna hear it again. But yes, he was in that mix tonight on New Music Mondays. So make sure that you go check that out. Again, New Music Mondays is staying on at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here with urban Christian fiction author Lakeisha Johnson. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central. All right? All right? She's Central. So all of her supporters, make sure that you're tuning in at the correct time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right? For Two-Way Tuesdays. And then back here on Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Shanice Rachel here out of Philly. You guys remember her, right? R&B hip-hop artist. Okay? But she's actually she's a host as well. And so she's going to be here promoting her new show. We're going to do some cross-promoting or whatever. We'll be on her show coming up soon. And so she's going to be here Thursday to promote her upcoming show. Okay? But it is New Music Monday. So what I got for you for new music, let me see. Very quickly, Black Eyed Peas. Y'all listen to them? Remember them? Yeah, all right. So Black Eyed Peas featuring Ozuna and J. Ray Soul. They got Mamacita. I ain't heard it. Y'all let me know how that is. I probably won't listen to that. Who else? I know there was some more music. I don't know. Y'all go check it out. There's oh, here we go. So Shaggy. Remember Shaggy, It Wasn't Me back in the day? All right, so there's a Hot Shot 2020 version. Shaggy featuring Rayvon. It Wasn't Me. Shaggy needs to retire, I feel. Trippie Redd featuring Young Thug with Yellow. Not like the color yellow, but yellow. Oh. Okay. All right. Albums. Tory Lanez. Yeah, Tory Lanez got the new Toronto 3. And if you follow Tory Lanez on IG, I think tomorrow is the day that he is supposed to come out of Instagram jail, and hopefully we'll be able to get Quarantine Radio back because he's been locked out of all of his accounts for like a week now. So I think it was the 14th he was supposed to be back, on IG and out of jail. And then also, I don't know if any of you all follow Cadet. He was a UK artist who was killed in a car accident last February. But his debut album has dropped. It's called The Rated Legend, which is, what we call him as well, The Rated Legend. It was released as well. He was, like I said, a UK top 20 independent rapper who just, blew up on the scene and was actually going places. But he was on his way to a concert last year, and the taxi that he was in was hit, and he passed away. But he's got some, phenomenal collaborations on his project, and so make sure that you go and support him. All right, that's Cadet with a C. All right. Drake. We talked about, what is that? Tootsie Slide. We talked about that last week, right? And how, I thought the song was garbage, and I thought a lot of people were saying the same thing. But apparently, he knocked my boy Weeknd, out of his number one spot. And Drake now has become the first male act with 3 number one Hot 100 arrivals as he scores his 7th total topper with Tootsie Slide. So apparently somebody likes it. I guess maybe because it has the dance to go with it. And if you see Sierra and Russell do the dance, then it kind of grows on you. But if you just listen to the song, it's still garbage. It really is. Nevertheless, we're moving right on. I'm excited to have my guest here tonight because his music, his music alone is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you know me. I stalk people's pages, right? So I've been, stalking his page, for the past week, looking at some of his live performances or whatever. His energy is crazy, and it matches the music. I'm talking about Cannon Ross. He's an artist and the CEO of Ross City Entertainment. He hails from Salisbury, North Carolina. He has a very influential background in music, from playing the saxophone to singing in the church choir to creating and performing his own creations of hip hop music alongside his brothers and sister in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, he has emerged as a star to brighten up the world of music as we speak. Powerful messages, soft melodies, as well as the hype turn up music of this hardbody who was born for greatness. He hit the scene in as little as 6 months. Ooh, that was a tongue twister right there. Hold on. He hit the scene and in as little as 6 months has made tremendous progress across the Carolinas with the RCE team surrounding him. Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening my very special guest, hip-hop artist, singer, producer, and the CEO of Ross City Entertainment, Cannon Ross. Ooh, what's good? What's good? What's good?
Fooling, you already know. Our body lifestyle, man. Like an RCE soldier, for real.
Yo, I want to say thank you right off top. You know, I didn't think I got the opportunity to say thank you prior to the show. You could have been anywhere this evening, but you're here with me, giving so freely of yourself to share not only with myself but my listening audience all about you, your passions, and why it is that you do what you do. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So I want to jump right into this. I mean, normally my first question that I ask people is, you know, especially my artists, the ones that sing, you know, where did they get their roots from? And most of them say, you know, that it started in the church. But your bio, it states that you sung in the church choir. So my question is, you know, was that by choice? You know, did you decide one day that, you know, I like the way the choir sounds, and I think I want to try this out? Or did you always know that you had a voice and an ear to sing, and the choir is where you needed to be?
Well, actually, I gotta put all that pressure right there on my friends, me, brother, my sister, church choir. So I gotta put that pressure on. He found out that we had what it took to be able to express ourselves. I guess.
We got a little bit of a bad signal. I think you wanted to give who did you give credit to?
I said I was giving credit to my mom for
There we go. There we go.
All right, I'm sorry. For discovering that we actually had what it took to, you know, be in the church choir. My mom discovered our voices, me, my brother, my sister. You know, and she put us in it, and she knew we had what it took to do
it. So you gotta love mothers, you really do. Like I had to sigh on that one right there, because I have children, and I know I come from a family where everybody, they're musically inclined. Everybody can play an instrument or multiple instruments, and everybody can sing. And so everybody did get their roots in the church, but everybody always, you know, the good thing about God is that he gives you free will, and you at some point decide to do what it is that you want to do with your voice. And so with me, it was never like I never wanted to sing in church. I could sing anywhere else, but I didn't want to sing in church. And so now looking at my own children who have, you know, they're very gifted and they have amazing voices, but nobody wants to sing in church. And it was never anything that I never forced them to do, because my mother never forced me, you know what I'm saying, to sing in church. And now I think that's amazing when mothers and fathers, they can find that gift in their children and make them, you know, get their roots right there in the church. And then once you get older and you decide, you know, hey, I want to go do this elsewhere, but you never forget your foundation. So I big up to your mom right there. Big up to your mother for that right there. Now, you play the saxophone as well. Which one do you play?
Alto.
Were you in like the high school band, junior high school band?
Yeah, from middle school to high school. Yeah.
Alto's the only one you play?
I could play a tenor as well. I could play the piano as well. I do a lot of different instruments.
I play all four saxophones. I don't think I've ever had
Word.
a guest that.
Soprano too?
Yeah, word. I started on the alto, and then I went to the tenor, then I went to the bari, then I jumped back down to the soprano. But I play all four, and I don't think I've ever had a guest who has played the saxophone. When I read your bio, that's what I honed in on. Like, oh, the saxophone? Really? We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I wonder was he in the band? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then once you play the saxophone, play the piano as well. Once you play, I think the similarities in the two instruments is amazing. Because I started out with the piano like when I was 8. And so when I started to play the sax, I was like 11 when I started playing. And the similarities in the two instruments, you know, one helped me with the other. And so you find that, you say, So I already see, you see what I'm talking about right there. All right, so talking about Cannon Ross, the artist. I've listened to your music, you know. I see that you list yourself as a hip-hop artist and a singer. But how would you describe your musical style? And what genre would you really put yourself in?
I think for the most part, I have to say hip-hop. That's the most diverse genre in music. But I can do everything. Like, I really produce all kinds. Reggae style sometimes, R&B sometimes. But my main is the hip-hop genre.
And who would you say influences your style?
I could say my favorite artist, it has to be Drake and Future. That's who I really listen to the most. Even though my music ain't really like theirs, they got a lot of influence in what I do, as well as my lifestyle.
Why Drake?
Actually, when I first heard Drake, I was already doing the same thing he was doing, singing and rapping. I was already doing it before I even heard of him. So that was a big thing for me to actually know that somebody could get in the game and be able to be that successful doing the same thing that I was doing at the time. So that was a big moment for me when he came out.
But you said not only from a musical point of view, but what else is it about Drake that makes him stand out and make you, look to him for influence?
The way, not really from a music perspective, but just the way just hearing his story and the way he had to come out and all the things he had to go through, being from another country and trying to be a big artist here in the United States, as well as where he was from, coming from a foreign place. It's a different type of energy that you got to put into your stuff, and I respected it, hearing it from him. And then the style, getting back to the music, the style of his music was so different at the time. Like, it kind of blew the world away for real. And that was big. So, yeah.
What about Drake as the businessman?
Oh, yeah. See, he came from acting. First of all, you know what I'm saying? He came from acting. And then to intrigue in music. And then, he got his own label. That's something I want to do. He dictates his own things. That's the same thing I want to do. So, I'm kind of following in his footsteps in a sense.
Now I know that you're the CEO of Raw City Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still kind of talking about Drake here. How important is it that an artist not only know how to, write their music, get in the studio, perform their music, producer, so produce or know something about the production phase, how important is the music industry itself, the business side of the music industry for an artist?
The music business, the business side of the music is the most important thing when it comes to being an artist and want to be known and getting your music out. The music itself is only about 5% of what has to be done to actually be a successful artist. It takes a lot of marketing. It takes a lot of relationships. It takes a lot of knowledge, a lot of heartache and pain as well. You got to go through some things. You got to learn some things. The mastering, the mixing, the copyright, the you got to set your own trends. Like it's so much that comes into the business side that people don't understand. It's crazy. Like the music is only 5%. So you can have the hottest song in the world, but it ain't gonna get nowhere if nobody knows. I mean, if you don't know how to promote it or market
it. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just remember when I first started in this industry. I don't know, over a decade ago. Artists were so dead set on, being able to write their music and get in the studio, lay the track down, maybe go on tour, hit a few spots, and that was it. They wanted their manager, their marketing and promotions team to know the business side of it, and now stuff that I used to tell them back then, like you can't rely on your manager to know the business side. This is your career, And so when
Right.
I talk to a lot of younger artists, I want to know like where your head is at. But I know who's behind you, so I already know where your head is at. But I want to know, exactly what it is. Are you just out there making music to be making music? You know what I'm saying? Or do you actually know the foundation of the industry and then everything that needs to go into, your career? It's just not about making the music anymore.
Right.
Because again, it is your career at the end of the day. What's a typical day like for Cannon Ross?
Well, it's a hardbody lifestyle.
Really?
So yeah. So a typical day, I wake up, my whole team get together early in the morning, straight to the studio. We'll do some things at the studio. Then we'll shoot out. We'll get out and do a video. Then we'll get out, we'll cook something, we'll get the whole family together, do a performance for the city. We like to have fun. We like to party. So, by nighttime, it's time to party. So that's a typical day. That's almost every day. Every day is a party.
Now, you mentioned this several times already, and I've seen it in writing, and I've seen it, like I said, I stalk your pages. I've seen it spoken. I've seen it written. Hardbody lifestyle. What's this all about?
Mm-hmm. Well, first and foremost, I want to say hardbody for me means somebody who got all their stuff together, who make their money, who pay their bills, do what they got to do, and all priorities come first. And then you know how to turn up, you know how to party. You can do that at the same time and still handle your business. That's number one. That's hardbody. The lifestyle, I live that every day. I live and I breathe that every day. So I can turn up tonight and get right back up in the morning and go make that money. So, that's a hardbody lifestyle.
Yeah, I guess I'm not hardbody no more because I can't turn up. No, I'm too old for that shit. I can't turn up no more. No. I want to jump into your first track. I got a notation. I don't know if it happened or not, or if the dates are off, or what. Did you have something that just dropped this weekend?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Which track was that? Sunday, right?
Sunny Day.
Sunny Day.
Oh,
all right,
Sunday,
so we put that in rotation last Monday. Sunny Day went in rotation last Monday. Let me tell you, the funny thing about Sunny Day.
What
after we played Sunny Day, my assistant came through and she was like, "Yo, you got T-Pain in rotation?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "T-Pain is in rotation. I just heard it." And I was like, No, you didn't." And she was like, "The track you just played, that was T-Pain." And I was like, "No, that was not T-Pain." So after the show, she was like, "All right, go." We listened to, through the show when it went into syndication, and she was like, "That's the track that I'm talking about right there." I was like, that's not T-Pain. So apparently, you got a new fan in her for sure, but she thinks that Sunny Day sounds like T-Pain. Have anyone ever told you that before? You sound like T-Pain?
I mean, I use the auto tune, but I don't think I sound like T-Pain. I mean, the effect sounds like T-Pain, but
maybe that's what she was hearing. Man, I don't know. Because when I went back and listened to it, I was like, nah, I don't hear T-Pain. All right, so Sunny Day just dropped. Walk us through the process of the creation of Sunny Day.
Well, basically, Sunny Day is really a track where it's something that'll brighten your day no matter what's going on. That's the whole concept behind it. Like if you're having a bad day, which that's what the rain means in the song. When I say rain, it's just something to brighten your day no matter what. Like don't think about the rain, just do you and have fun, brighten up anyway. Even if it's dark clouds, you can still brighten up anyway, no matter what's going on in your life.
All right, go ahead and introduce your track to the people.
Already. Hey, it's Cannon Ross, man. Sunny Day. Let's get it.
Yeah. Sunny day. Sunny day, make the rain go away. Sunny day. Sunny day, make the rain go away. Sunny day, make the rain go away. If it rains, we gon' party anyway. Can't complain. We gon' turn up till we can't. Big bang. Get money every day. We be ballin', fade away. We be ballin', fade away. We be ballin', fade away. Yeah, lay back, I'm sippin' my drink. I might whip drain. Yeah. Ballin', ballin', fade away. Please don't play unless you're trying to catch a fade. Sprite soda, vodka sippin' every day. Ain't go up, 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 elevate. Gotta check my moves out. I'm super smooth now. I do what I want to. Ain't got no rules now. She feel like tongue, matching suits now. Your club gon' get cut when I lay space down. We go high every night whenever we like to. Ain't no price if I like it, then I'ma fight too. We gon' ride and we fight with you right now. Yeah, we lit and we turning up right now. Strong arm and she know I lay the pipe down. Party all night till this daylight out. Yeah. Make the rain go away if it rains. We gon' party anyway, can't complain. We gon' turn up till we can't big bang. Get money every day, we be ballin', ballin'. Fade away, we be ballin', fade away. We be ballin', ballin', fade away. Yeah, lay back, I'm sippin' my drain. Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, you're live right here on Music Mondays on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia. Joining me this evening is my very special guest, hip-hop artist, singer, producer, and the CEO of Ross City Entertainment, Cannon Ross. And that right there was the newly released Sunny Day. Like, your bio states that you make music that, has powerful messages. And I feel like, with you giving the description of what Sunny Day was all about, it definitely does produce that. If you had a song that could, you walk into a room and they would play it, and that would be the theme song for your life, what would that song be?
It got to be The Weeknd. It has, hands down, it has to be The Weeknd. That is my life.
I should have waited to ask that question because you're like, now I got to play it. You know what I'm saying? I got to play it now. Dang. All right. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get into it in just a minute. I'm going to get into it. All right. So why The Weeknd, though? Why The Weeknd?
I mean, it just describes me. It describes my lifestyle. I mean, that really describes the hardbody lifestyle. All day, like me, my whole family, really, my whole team. Like that's our lifestyle. The Weeknd, and for everybody, like you go to work, you work hard all week. When it's time for the weekend, it's time to turn up. So it's really a worldwide type thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to have fun on the weekend. It don't got to involve drinking, but it's just a fun time, and that's my life. My life is a fun time every day.
Maybe I should play that right now because, as Sunny Day was playing, I was sitting here like I really need to get it together. Like, I don't even know what day of the week it is, for one. But two, I'm sitting here saying to myself, and my assistant's looking at me like, yeah, you're not going to make it. I'm not. I can't do this 9:30 shit. I can't do this. It's too late, for one. I'm normally in the bed on a Monday at this time. Like, I'm old. Like, I'm somebody's grandmother now, okay? So I can't do this.
Lord.
And so maybe I should, put Weeknd in my playlist so it can get me hyped and I can, it can like be the theme song of my life. Maybe I need that. I don't know. We played that in on New Music Mondays. That went into rotation tonight. So we got Sunny Day and Weeknd now in rotation. All right, guys. So if you missed New Music Mondays tonight, we're about to give you Weeknd. What was the creative process like for that track?
I mean, honestly, I just made it because that's what we do. Everything in the song is what we do. That's how we operate on a daily. So that's how I created it. It was just all natural. As all my songs are, all natural.
So you don't have a process when it comes to writing? Like my last guest told me that he doesn't he doesn't write his music down. He doesn't write his lyrics down. He may have 3 words. All right, for an example, the song could talk about love, okay? So he may have, like, the color orange, the color pink, and the word river, all right? Those 3 words is how he writes the whole song. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, yeah, that's my, that's my technique that I use. And I'm thinking, I ain't never seen nobody write a song that way. He's like, I don't write down anything. You know what I'm saying? I come up with 2 or 3 words, and I go from there. Like, I always got to have a title, and then I write from there. So do you have an outline? Do you have to write your lyrics down, or is everything off the dome? Like, what's your process like for writing your lyrics?
It just depends. If I put on a beat, whatever the beat's saying to me, that's what I say. The beat. I do write because writing, I can express myself a little bit better than off the head. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it out the right way instead of the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather write it down.
Right.
Most of the time. I don't always write, but, most of the time I do write. But whatever the beat say to me, that's what's going on the track.
All right. Here we go, guys. Let's see what the beat was saying to him. This is Weekend, Cannon Ross.
Hey now, what's good? It's your girl Jana Blackwell, C-Town Records, Mistress of Soul, and you're on the air with the hottest independent station, Endie Fiya, with your host Nakia, giving you that heat right here on the station, bringing you all of the hottest hip hop hits, Endie Fiya.
You're just tuning in. You're live right here on Music Mondays on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia. Thank you, Jana. Yo, you guys be on the lookout. Jana dropped Tune Setting. The video, I want to say it's tomorrow, or either it might be Wednesday. Either way, guys, you know what we did? We did something that, like, was crazy. Jana won the 2019 Best Female R&B Song, right, for Endie Fiya for Tune Setting, okay? The song hadn't even dropped yet. I didn't even know that. The song dropped this week with video. I had no idea that we had this. We've been sitting on that song for like, I don't know, 8 or 9 months. The song wasn't even out. Y'all know how we like to drop new stuff over here. Anyway, Tune Setting comes out this week, sometimes Wednesday, 3rd, I don't know. When you see it posted on my social media, you'll know that it's out. All right? So make sure you check that out. You are joined tonight with myself and hip-hop artist, singer, producer, and the CEO of Ross City Entertainment, Cannon Ross. Now, he do a lot of stuff. If you listen to his bio. He plays the saxophone on the piano. He was singing in the church choir. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of talent. But what would you say would be your most useless talent?
Useless?
Useless.
I don't think I have a useless talent. I think everything about me goes into what I do, whether it be lacking at anything. If I lack at anything, I think it's more power to what I do.
Well, I mean, he couldn't even say, like, I cut hair bad. I mean, he talented in everything he do is, okay, all right, okay. All right, so as an independent artist, what has been the biggest barrier that you would say that you have had to overcome throughout your career?
I think for me, you said in the last year?
Throughout your career.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think at the beginning when I really first started to think that I would make a run, I think the hardest part was actually starting to get going, you know what I'm saying? Getting going is really the hardest part, to think, am I really capable or is it really possible? But, once I started, it was a no-brainer. But I think that's the hardest part, is actually starting.
So where did you yourself find your motivation? A lot of people get stuck, and I know that place that you're talking about, being stagnant and not knowing how to get started. But for you, how are you able to step out of the mold and stay motivated to continue to pursue your career?
Give all the credit to my RCE team. They made sure that I stayed at it, whatever I was going to do. When we first started this, they made sure that it wasn't going to stop. And that made me make sure that I wasn't going to stop. So I got to give them the credit. They my motivation. My kids, my motivation. My fans, my motivation, whether I have 2 or 3. Like, that's everything that I need to keep it moving. So I give it all the credit to everybody else and not myself.
When you look at the music that you made, I don't know, maybe last year, versus what you just released this weekend, can you see growth in yourself and hear growth in your music? Or does everything sound the same to you?
Nothing. nothing sounds the same. We was just in the studio this weekend, and I'm telling you, the vibes is crazy. Like it's a whole new side. Like it's crazy. I don't even believe that it's me. So I can definitely see the growth in the music that I make, in the bars that I say, and the way that I live on a daily basis. Like I'm constantly growing.
Yeah, that would have been my next question. In what ways are you seeing the growth? You know, I talk to artists who same. I look, you know, I got the total package, but everything I do is reminiscent of what it was last year, you know, and they tell me that they can't see growth in themselves. And I feel like an artist who says that, you know, I kind of question, like, why are you why do you continue to do this? You know, year after year after year, you yourself can't hear, you know, if your music still sounds the same, and if you yourself can't see growth in yourself, there's a problem. You know, why do you continue to do this? And so I love to hear the response to that question, you know, from simple things, you know, like the enthusiasm. Like you got so enthusiastic when you said we were just in the studio this weekend, and I didn't even recognize, you know what I'm saying, that's amazing. You know, that speaks volumes right there. If you were not a musician doing the things that you're doing right now, what do you feel like you would be doing?
If I wasn't a musician, I would probably be a computer tech, honestly.
Really?
I'd probably be a computer tech. Yeah. I'm real good with computers. I used to fix them, and I used to do all that. I still do a little bit, but I'll probably most likely be a computer tech.
One message that you could leave for your fans, what would you say to them?
I would say just keep believing in me and just, you know, keep rocking with me. I'm giving you everything I got, you know. And I don't expect everybody to stay, or, you know, I don't want to put no pressure on the fans. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But just be real with me at the same time. That's for my fans. But I appreciate them, for real.
And you said no pressure. You know, no pressure.
No pressure.
If you're rocking with me, you're rocking with me. If you're not, you're not. How do you want people to remember Cannon Ross?
As a
what
hardbody,
impression do you want to leave on people?
Somebody who really put everything into what he does. Somebody who's really passionate about what he does and chasing his dream, being himself and not pretending to be nobody else. That's what I want to be remembered. Yes.
Now, I know that you're nowhere near the level that you're trying to attain to, you know, to get to. How do you feel that you yourself can become a better artist, a better CEO, a better producer? Do you have a game plan? Do you have goals that you know you a 5-year plan that's already laid out? You know, what are you going to do to implement? You know, how are you going to implement becoming a better Cannon Ross?
I believe at the end of the day, me and my team always strategize to be better people. You know, being a better you on a daily basis will enhance everything around you. So I think that's the most important thing that we do as a whole team. I think I will continue to be a better artist as long as I listen to the fans, I listen to the critics, and not get discouraged, but just keep moving forward and do what I do. You know, I know everybody not gonna like what I do, but I know that percent of the people in the world will respect what I do. So, you know, I know that I will grow. I grow every day, actually. I grow in the music. I grow in what I hear. I grow in what I listen to. I grow in listening to my whole family around me, my fans. So I know, like, honestly, there's no pressure. I'm not really pressed. I know I'm growing every day. So, you know.
Someone who is listening now, an aspiring artist, maybe an aspiring producer, and they're saying to themselves, you know, like, I feel like I got everything. I'm listening to his, you know, to his music. I hear how he sounds. You know, I hear his enthusiasm. You know, they may even follow you on social media, and they say, I feel like I got what he has to make it in this industry. But that individual needs just a little extra push, you know, to just put them in the right direction. What piece of advice could you offer to that aspiring artist or producer?
I would say continue to be yourself, no matter who says what. You know, it's not about the jewelry, the chains. It's not about that. Be yourself. That's the biggest thing. Be yourself and keep putting your stuff out there. That's what I could say to everybody. Like, just be yourself. That's how I got where I'm at. I was just myself. Just be yourself.
And I think that's those words of advice could be applied to not only that, you know, aspiring artist, but you could make that applicable to any part of your life. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about how important it is to be transparent, guys, right? And so you being you, nobody could be you better than you, you know? And so sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone to get where it is you're trying to get, to attain goals that you're trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? But nobody can do that better than you. And to be genuinely you while you're doing that, you know, no faking, no being phony, no putting on airs, no none of that. I think you attract people when you just lay it all out there and just, you know what, this is who I am, and this is what I'm bringing to the table. You know what, this is my sound. This is what I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? When you can just be genuinely you, I think you just you bring in so much more when it's just you. It's just you.
Right.
I want to jump into your last track, "Born Like This," and I kind of saved that one for last. One, because I haven't heard it, but for two, and I don't know what this is about, but just the title itself, you know, how important is it, you know, to you? You just mentioned that for you, it was just important for you just to be you, just to be you, you know, and the title, Born Like This. In this industry, there's so many artists that are not genuine to themselves. They are following trends. You know, they want to sound like this artist. They want to look like this artist. There's a pattern they want to follow, even that cookie cutter pattern. You know, nobody wants to step out of the box and do their own thing, you know, for fear of, you know, just not going to get the fan base, you know, the supporters, the likes, the followers, you know, the streams. How important is it to you as an artist to say, you know what, no, I have to be able to stand apart and follow my own path? Because I do, you mentioned your children. I have my children that are looking up to me, and, you know, I have other individuals that are looking up to me, and I want to set my own my own way. How important is that for you as an artist? Just to be set apart and different, or is it even important to you?
I believe that's one of the most important things to me. Being able to be myself allows me to be who I am as an artist. I think that what the industry portrays today is not a real sense of what it's supposed to be in being a music artist. You know what I'm saying? The chains don't make you. The music will make you who you are, but the chains only gonna portray a fake person of you if you're not about that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a jury connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good. I believe I shine without it. You know what I'm saying? I can shine without having the ice on me. Shine brighter actually than anybody else with it on. So I think that it starts with being who I am to be able to be the artist that I am.
So I don't even know what Born Like This is all about, and it doesn't really matter at this point because we're going to listen to it. I'm going to give it to you. But to me, it is just so important that artists just remain genuine to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your brand, that's you. Your following, your supporters, they're backing you and your brand and not what you're trying to emulate. You know what I'm saying? That because I feel like, if you're born like this, you know what I'm saying, then that's what you need to be out there representing, not whatever you see these other people trying to portray. And so this right here,
right.
Guys, is Born Like This. Again, I don't even know what it's about. We probably all off. We all off. We sure. We are. Ken and Ross, Born Like This.
Ken. Gang, gang. Hardbody. Beat me up, Scotty. Born like this, I wasn't made hard. When you real, they respect you off your face card. Yeah, I don't want I don't chase, bro. No. If I hit that little Curtis with a space bar, yeah. I do what I want when I want. Yeah. She gon' f me every night till she so sweet. Ayy, real don't talk, they just handle that. No. Ain't gotta tell you I'ma get you, I'ma just do it back. I've been laid back, sitting sideways. Everything that I do it my way. I've been out here jugging, making top pay. When you shine like me, how could they not hate? Everything I do big, I got a big face. Big cake, big meal, served on big plates. Big house on a big plate. Ain't got it now, but I'ma get that one day. Steady grinding, out here working my ass off. I've been sitting some trash, cause I'm hard and hot. fast. I'ma just do it fast. I'ma just do it fast. Straight fast. Dropping straight cash. Born like this. I was born like this. I was born like this. You already know. Already say it. Already know. Already. Yeah. When you real, they respect you off your face card. Hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I hit that nigga, it's with the face card. Yeah. Hardbody. Yeah, yeah. Cannon, baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Purchase your lease today. Purchase your lease today.
If you're just tuning in, you're live right here on Music Mondays on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia. Now, why did I save that song for last? Because now I got all this energy. Like, like
Word.
you should have told me. Okay, you ain't know. Because because you said Weekend. That was like your theme song, but I feel like Born Like This. This might be my theme song right here. Because now I got all this energy.
Word.
You know I need to go to sleep, and now I'm about to play it again. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that was Born Like
Already.
This, guys. Kenna Ross. Make sure you check that out right there. I want to go ahead and open the floor up to you now, give you the opportunity to get all of your contact information out. Those who may be listening live, those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows. If they're interested in, I don't know, getting your music, they want to collab with you, they want to find out, where you're performing live next at, the floor is now yours to get all of your contact information out.
All right. You can catch me on Instagram, Cannon_RCE. That's CANNON_RCE on IG. You can find me on YouTube, Cannon Ross. I got some videos on there, a couple more songs. I'm going to be dropping more in a couple weeks. So, I got a lot of new music coming. I got my CD out. A lot of stuff will be hitting Apple Music soon. So, yeah, we just working right now, man. But, yeah, y'all hit me up for whatever. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all heard him. Instagram, Cannon_RCE, and Cannon Ross on YouTube. I got that right?
Yes. Big thanks.
Yes.
Big thanks.
All right, guys, make sure that you're following the show on all social media platforms. Endie Fiya, y'all know who I am. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. Subscribe to the website, www.endiefireradio.com. Remember, for New Music Monday submissions, you can email Monica at fireradio.com, or you could just go to the website and, click the tab that says New Music Monday submissions, and you can submit everything there. Remember also that, just submitting your name, the name of your track, where you're from, doesn't do me any good if you do not submit the track, all right? Where it says upload file, you got to upload your music. All right, guys? Damn. Act like y'all got some sense, all right? So make sure that you're right back here tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I promise I'm going to be live. Like, you see how I'm live right now? Because now I got all this energy. I'm going to be live like this tomorrow at 9:30. Like, I got the new time. I got to adjust to the new time. You know how we have to adjust when we do daylight savings time? Yeah, I got to do that too now. So make sure that you're right back here at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with urban Christian fiction author Lakeisha Johnson. That means I got to be on my best behavior tomorrow. She's a pastor, too. So you know I got to be on my best behavior tomorrow. All right, guys. It's been fun, but we most definitely, we got to run. Cannon, make sure you tell Tina that I said what's up.
Already. I appreciate you having me.
No doubt. Once you're on the show, your family, you're welcome back anytime you got new music dropping. Must make sure that you send it to us so that we can get it in rotation. We're going to have all 3 of these songs on New Music Monday, at least for the next 2 months. All right, guys? So if you missed it tonight, you'll hear it every Monday. All right? Again, it's been fun, but we got to run. You guys have a good night.